Happy New Year, Aries. This is your January 2020 Tarot and Oracle card predictions. Please remember this is a general reading and may not resonate with all of you, but hopefully it will resonate with some. If you've not seen my readings before, this will be just a general overview of what to expect in January 2020. Should it resonate with you at the end of the reading, please feel free to leave me a comment to let me know that I'm on the right path. And also have a little subscribe and hit the notification bell should you wish to. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to have a look. Which one am I going with? Really drawn to love for you guys first. So we're going to go with love. Let me move these ones out of the way. So we're going to go with the romance angels to see what's coming for you guys in January with love. So we're going to look for the single Pringles first. What's happening with Aries who are single in January 2020? Oh, okay. Okay, so some of you guys, not to scare the complete and utter crap out of you, we've got a wedding! No, not really. So this card is showing me that, you know, there could be somebody coming into your life in January, Aries, that could lead to a wedding. We're not talking about you're going to meet them in January, you're going to get married in January, unless you're a whole bag of crazy, then you could do that if you want to. But this is showing me that some of you will be meeting somebody in January, or you may be getting onto that next level with them in January, who will, you know, have that possibility in the future to lead to a wedding. But it could also mean that some of you guys are going to a wedding in January. Why anyone would want to get married in the cold and the wet of January, I don't know. But that one's there for a reason. Oh, can you see the cat? The cat is messing around down there. We'll just try and ignore him or her. Now, I want you guys to express your love a little bit. If some of you do have some people that you are interested in regards to love and connections. Oh, great. Look, now they're fighting. Guys, no thanks, please. Off you pop. Listen. Double busy over here. Sorry about that, guys. Right, so you guys need to express your love. And what that means by that is if there is somebody that you do like and you do have your heart set on, you do need to mention it to them, because how are they going to know if you don't say it? And I think with some of you Aries, you keep your emotions so deep that this person wouldn't even know unless you literally say it. Okay, so stop keeping it all in here and let it out. You do need to stay optimistic because, you know, we've got that you need to express your love. You need to stay optimistic about your love life, because I think some of you guys that are single, you're just like, oh, I'm going to be single forever, and it's really getting you down. But the thing is, when you do that, you instantly radiate negative Nigel, and who's going to want to go out with a negative Nigel? Come on, nobody is. So you need to think about it. Am I emitting the frequency that is going to enable somebody to want to be with me, you know? So let me say it for you. Let me put it straight. If you saw someone in the street and you thought, oh yeah, they're quite fit, I fancy them, right? But they was proper negative. They were like, nobody's going to come into my life. Oh, nobody wants me, blah, 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 blah. You're going to give them a wide berth. You're not even going to entertain them. So what you need to do is get yourself in check a little bit, some of you Aries, and just kind of go, do you know what? I know somebody's going to come along at the right time. I just need to be patient. I need to work on my positive mindset and not be so focused on what I don't have. I feel like I need to get all mummy on you guys, you know, and just kind of put you in your place. But this is for those of you that are fitting in that mindset, okay? So if you find yourself being a negative Nigel, make sure you get it in check, okay? Because that could be the block in you meeting someone. So that's what we've got for the singles. So let's have a look for you guys that are actually in relationships or have connections. That's mad. As I was shuffling then, I can see some of you are in a real... okay, there we are, it is. So, some of you are really in an unrequited connection. You will know this. This doesn't mean that you won't know about it, okay? You will know if, one, you don't have the feelings for this person, or this person doesn't have the feelings for you. You're already going to be in a connection, but I think, let them tilt off again, for God's sake. I think that you guys are going to know that it's not quite right, and I think it's even make or break for you guys in January. You really need to kind of look deep and think, do you know, do I want to be with somebody that I don't want to be with for a long time? Or can I call it quits now and we just leave it as friends? Because this is saying there's unrequited love. There's not enough chemistry in this connection to warrant it or to even continue with it. So you most definitely need to, for those of you Arians that sits with, you need to kind of wake up a little bit and just be a bit honest with yourselves. Heart-to-heart conversations are needed. If you don't voice how you're feeling, it's going to fester into something much more. And I don't want that for you guys. I want you to be open. So some of you Aries are going to be in a fantastic place, and this isn't going to sit with you. Those of you that are in a relationship, it's not going to sit with some of you. Some of you in a relationship or a connection are going to realise, do you know what, I am wasting my time with this person. Or you're going to realise that this person doesn't have the feelings for you. So you do need to open up about how you're feeling. And I can see some of you are really scared to do that. You're like, if I mention that it's not quite how I want it, what if they leave? But the thing is, would you rather someone left early in, or someone left now and you had the chance to get over it? Or would you want to spend a long time with this person where, you know, you could miss that window of opportunity to be with somebody who really loves you and really wants to be with you? Think about it, okay? You need to keep an open mind, because your soulmate may differ from your usual type and your expectations. I think some of you Aries are just settling. I think you're literally like, you know, when they kind of say, oh, be with somebody around Christmas time so you're not lonely. I think some of you guys have just kind of, you're festering that out a little bit. So you need to be open and honest. So we've got love out the way. So we're going to have a look at the general energy of you guys that isn't in regards to love. Oh my gosh, the cats are fighting now. I can't go through 12 signs with these guys under the table doing this. So the general energy. Aries, the general energy for you guys is love in January, because this is saying act if your partner is here. Act as if your partner is here. So this is saying whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you, so you will always consider them. So this is showing me you guys are like wanting this big time. You're wanting this love connection. If you already have it and you're forcing it, it's not a good thing. It's not love if you have to force it, okay? This is saying that you need to be putting out that positivity and that kind of real... It's a very romantic feeling, this card. You know, it's like the true love kind of feeling. So start acting like you already have that in your life. And you know what? Something that I read once that made complete sense to me is when we split up with someone and we're heartbroken and we think, oh my God, we're never going to have love like that again. The reason is not the love that that person gave us. It's the love that we felt that we gave ourselves and how we felt when we was with them. And when I read that, that made complete sense to me. You miss the person that you was when you was at your happiest with them. It's not them you miss, it's yourself. So you're mourning the loss of yourself a little bit, which is really deep, isn't it? It's really deep for kind of the morning time. So there is more going on with you guys this month. There is more going on with you than you are waking up and talking about. You're just keeping it in your feelings, and that's absolutely fine. I know you guys love to do that. But the thing is, if you keep it inside too long, it's going to bubble up again. And then I feel with you guys, some of you mid-month may be having a little bit of a wobble emotionally. You may be feeling a little bit lost. And a bit of the January blues is definitely going to be seeping in for some of you guys. There's more going on with you than is actually meeting the eye. And you need to kind of really recognise and see where that's coming from. Some of you guys are going to be hiding yourselves. You're not being your true authentic selves. You're literally just sitting in and kind of sitting in and hiding behind the crowd. You're just trying to be who other people want you to be. But I can see some of you are so bored. You're like bored of the same old stuff, bored of the same old friendship group. And you're just thinking, do you know what? There's got to be more than this out there. Look at the lady over here. She is bored out of her brains. And she's just like, there's more to this that I'm actually having. So it's saying be true, be real and be true to who you are and how you feel. So don't just fit in just to be in company. The same with relationships, Aries. Don't just sit in it just to have someone, okay? So you guys, the general energy for you guys in January is you're going to be thinking about relationships that you're currently in or connections that you're currently in. And you're going to be thinking, do you know what? Do I really want to be here? Is this really what I want? This isn't going to sit with all of you, Aries. Some of you, you may find that it's sitting with you in friendship circles. You may be thinking, do you know what? Is this the friends that I really want around me? Are they helping me to grow? Are they helping me to be my best person? Or are they just bringing me down? If they're bringing you down, then there's a big clue there. Move on from this friendship group, Aries. You know, I know some of you guys can be quite quiet and a bit in your own head at times, but this is really pushing you forward to make new friendship groups and new connections. Lastly but not least, you guys need to listen to your heart. You're listening, but you're not actually listening. See? So both ladies are kind of, one's talking to the other, one's like telling us something, but you're not listening. So I think for a while, you've kind of known all this is going on, but you've just ignored it. So all in all, for you Aries, during January, you're really up in your head, you're really up in your feelings, you've got a bit of the January blues kicking in. You need to evaluate your friendship circle, make sure they're helping you to grow and encourage you. And also, if you're single, then make sure that you're not being a negative Nigel and you are definitely putting out those positive vibes to bring love in. If you're in a relationship and you know it's the wrong one, you know what you need to do. You need to wake up a little bit. I'm going to wish you a wonderful January, and I'll see you soon. Take care.